and gentlemen, 안녕하세요. Guten Morgen. Ohayo gozaimasu. Selamat pagi. The Honorable Dean of Faculty of Economics and Business of Universitas Terbuka, Dr. Merani Hasasi, SAMSE, the Honorable Head of the Management Study Program of the Faculty of Economics and Business of Universitas Terbuka, Dr. Ami Pujiwati, SAMSE, the Honorable Vice Deans and all lecturers of the Faculty of Economics and Business Universitas Terbuka, the Honorable all judges for today's event, distinguished students, participants, and committees, welcome to the competition of Business and Management COBISMA 2024. Once again, welcome to competition of Business Management COBISMA 2024 that organized by Management Study Program of Universitas Terbuka. My name is Suci Rahmawati Prima, and I'm honored to be the Master of Ceremony for this COBISMA event with the topic, Fostering Innovation, Encourage and Develop Business with Sustainability Issues. As we navigated through this topic, we aim to uncover how business can not only address sustainability challenges, but also leverage these challenges as opportunity for innovation and growth. We also appeal to COBISMA participants that during this activity, please use your full name to make it easier for the committee to identify COBISMA participants. Allow me to convey our agenda for today's event. The first is opening by MC. Second is welcoming speech by the head of Management Study Program. Third is opening speech by Mr. Erno de Kort. And the next one is report by coordinator of COBISMA. Then introduction of judges. After that, presentation session. And the last one is closing by MC. This virtual activity can be watched via Zoom and YouTube TV. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let us stand in respect and honor as we sing together the national anthem of Indonesia, Indonesia Raya, then followed by hymn of Universitas Terbuka. We invite you to behave perfectly. Okay. And now let us begin with our first session of the day. Please join me in welcoming speech that will be delivered by Dr. Ami Pujiwati, SA, MSE, the head of the Management Study Program. To Mrs. Ami, time is yours.
Thank you, Suci. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to all the judges and participants of COBISMA 2024. Good day. It is with great honor to welcome you all to the presentation day of COBISMA 2024. COBISMA has been going on for 2 months, beginning with 2 workshops to support business proposal making. All finalists come from various domestic and foreign universities such as Universitas Negeri Medan, Universitas Sultan Ageng Tirtayasa, Institut Teknologi Bandung, Telkom University, Mindanao State University, and of course, Universitas Terbuka. You are selected from many proposals submitted to us, so congratulations. Today, all the finalists are welcome to present their business proposals in front of all the judges in the best way possible. By doing, we hope that students are inspired to have their own businesses and survive amidst the challenges. That's all from me. Good luck to each and every one of you. May the greatest rise and shine. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thanks to Mrs. Ami for a very warm welcoming speech. The next agenda is opening speech by Mr. Erno de Corte, founder of PLL LLUS WE Management BV, as a keynote speaker. To Mr. Erno, time is yours.
Thank you. Let me share my screen. There we are. So what you will see on my screen is, oops, yeah, no, that's fine. You can hear me, right? Yeah. So what you see on my screen is actually a smartphone only. Oh, sorry. Yeah, smartphone only solution, which we were using for this presentation. And actually, I'm very happy to be part of this because more business coming from so many universities, surrounding by more businesses and entrepreneurs, that is really something that is important for all of us. I'm not so much from the Netherlands only. I'm even more so from the world. I travel around India, South Africa, Ghana, Namibia, Sweden, and Indonesia, of course. And I meet beautiful people like Mr. Uithalen, Mr. Zondo in South Africa, as well as people from Indonesia, from your own university as well. What is important to realize is that we know so much already. There is so much knowledge available in all of our universities, in all of our online resources, the Wikipedias, and so many more. So the mountain of knowledge is actually one of the biggest challenges that we have. There is so much knowledge that we need experts like the different faculty members to guide you through that mountain of knowledge. That led to a a remark from a president of Fossai West Java, Mr. Assam, who actually said, after having participated in a few events, you don't know what you don't know. And that is actually what I've also even seen when I read through the 10 proposals, because you don't know what you don't know. And we hope in a way today to help you with that as well. And yeah, I'm basically, not too much about myself, but I'm basically a dream catcher. And I'm trying to find dreams that connect not so much only to the past and the present. We have seen that beautiful introduction movies before, but specifically to the future as well. So the idea that we have, the idea that I use is basically what we are doing at the moment is killing planet Earth. Jakarta is disappearing in the sea. There is cities on the coastline of China that are also going down. 70, 80 million people in the next 15, 20 years might be challenged by that. We have forest fires, we have droughts and floodings. Mother Earth is dying. So when I look at all these proposals and basically at any proposal, I will focus on what is the impact of that proposal. More than just saying it is sustainable, will it really make a difference so that we have a smarter future? We need the future to be smarter and not the same as it is. Because if all these people that are still in poverty go to a level where they will have what many others have, we will have an even bigger problem and we will not survive. Obviously, some people like Elon Musk, for example, see that as an opportunity. They say, okay, let's start living on Mars then, so that at least we have two planets where we can survive. So that is a solution, but I'm rather more in trying to find a solution on Earth. And what I've learned over the years, also from earlier visits here to this university as well, is that it is great to have more businesses, more business persons. But specifically what we are looking for is entrepreneur. And as in the previous event was mentioned as well by one of the professors, one of the speakers, is we don't know much about entrepreneurs, at least not scientifically. We do know a lot about business people and business, running a business, but entrepreneurship is still a rather undiscovered thing. We use this visual for that. Not saying entrepreneur is better, but there are a certain number of characteristics that are important to realize. First of all, think about examples like Steve Jobs, even Nelson Mandela in a way, and Elon Musk, of course. He's also from South Africa, by the way. And think about their mindset, what they're trying to achieve. Get rid of apartheid. And then going against the whole ANC party and even against his wife. Strong minds, strong individuals. So we are looking at people. Oh, sorry. We are looking at people that are actually not so much in a competition mode, but rather looking at how can I create a niche. It was Steve Jobs who started with the idea to create a smartphone, a phone without a keyboard, a phone that was rather different than anything else. He created a niche, and it was the reason actually that Apple is now leading in that whole smartphone market. We have 6.8 billion smartphones, and smartphone is the future. So the fact that we are using laptops here today is fine. That's an expert tool, but 6.8 billion people have a smartphone, and that is the future. If you think into the future, if you think about Mars, would you think you would be carrying around your laptop there, or would it be a smartphone? It's the communicator from the science fiction movies as well. So it's important to realize what is the future. No, it's not a video. Okay. The pop-up. Oh, yes. Okay, thank you. So what is the future? And the future will bring us more even. If you look at the fact what I just mentioned, we need strong individuals. what we do when we teach often is work with teams, and that's good. That's the basic. We need to create strong teams, but we also need to create strong individuals as well. It is against the feeling perhaps of what we do in education, but strong individuals, those make a difference. So that is an important point to remember. An entrepreneur is often a strong person. That leads also to other things as well. It is a risk taker. He or she is going for impact rather than profit. One of the remarks also from the same chairman of Foresight, Mr. Assam. I'm not interested in money, I'm interested in impact. And that's rather peculiar if you think that Foresight is about financial students. So going for impact, no competition so much, but rather trying to find a niche. So when I look at what is going to be presented later, I'm going to look at least for some of these aspects as well. Because that is actually probably going to make the difference in the solution towards a more sustainable environment. We need to survive, and it's probably not by just having more businesses. That's the nice thing about these proposals, by the way, but rather also in really making a positive, meaningful, deep impact into sustainable development goals. So this should be a test card for almost each and every proposal that we have on the table. In how far do they tick the boxes of this? And I noticed that some of the proposals actually even mentioned which sustainable goals are connected to that. That's a positive thing, of course. One interesting project, and that's what I want to close with, is what we did in the city of Bogor in May or in April. Basically, we had a lamb farmer there, and he wanted to know how can we improve his business. And I said, I don't know anything about lambs. Sorry, I cannot help you. I am not a specialist in raising cattle or whatever, so I cannot help you. But afterwards, we had a conversation, and I was inspired by something that happened in 2003. My two sons, age 5 and 6, they basically got their own apple tree in the Netherlands, 35 euros per year per tree. And you adopt your apple tree, you get a nameplate on the apple tree, and you go and pick your apples each year. 35 euros each year for the apple farm. Something similar might happen now with this lamb farmer as well. Adopt a lamb. Connect to where food is coming from. See it being raised, being put on the table to eat as well. Children from cities, Bandung, Jakarta, and other cities don't even know where food is coming from anymore. And that disconnection creates the kind of problems that we see on the sustainable development as well. So we need to have these kind of projects. I hope it will really start to fly. So I'm going to look very much forward to looking at the 10 proposals and to see what we find in there. It's like a treasure chest, and I think that Indonesia is really a very powerful nation. I've been coming here since 2012. I've even been involved in REOC activities. I've danced as the REOC in a few years ago. I think Indonesia globally is the sleeping tiger, and we need to wake him up. Thank you.
Thank you to Mr. Eno for sharing knowledge and experience. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move into the next agenda, we will take a short break for 10 minutes. Please take time to prepare your presentation for 10 minutes from now.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for helping me with this. Yeah.
We are privileged to have an esteemed panel of judges who will play an important role in evaluating and guiding our participants. I would like to express my gratitude to our judges who are here with us today. Each of them brings a wealth and expertise and diverse perspective to the table. 5 judges will be tasked with commenting and responding to the participants' presentation. Let me introduce you to the first judges is Mr. Masatsugu Nemoto, PhD, Research Professor at Chungbuk National University in South Korea. The second judge is Dr. Trisiwi Agustina SE, MSI, lecturer at Universitas Erlangga. The third judge is Dr. Andriansah SEMM, lecturer at Universitas Terbuka. The fourth judge is Halim Dedi Perdana SEMSM, Emrech AK, lecturer at Universitas Terbuka. And the last judge is Erno de Corte, founder of PLL, LLUS GW Management BV. And let me introduce you to our translator for this event, Muhammad Adam Sudaryanto, SA, MBA, who will help participants to communicate with the judges. Okay, now we will go into the presentation session. Then participants will present their final proposal. Participants will take turns going to the breakout room for the presentation. In this session, each participant will be given 20 minutes, 10 minutes for presentation and 10 minutes for discussion. For participants who will be presenting, please go to the breakout room and join with our judges. And for other participants, you can stay on the main Zoom and wait for your turn. Now, it's an honor for me to invite Randy Purnomo Aji and Indra Hendarman from Universitas Terbuka to deliver their presentation under the project name Live Basker Media. To Randy and Indra, you may go to breakout room.
There.
Yep.